Hey everybody, thank you for watching. Coming to you from a different location today than you're used to seeing. This is an upstairs living room that we have above the garage that you've seen a lot of videos in. And I'm inside in the comfort of my home for one reason and one reason only, and that is because it is sauna jungle hot outside. I went to the range yesterday. I did a video that I posted and was pouring sweat before I even pulled the trigger on the gun. So that's just ridiculous, and I'm just not a big fan. Even in my garage down below, it's insulated, and it stays fairly cool, but with the air being stagnant, I can't turn a fan on or else you'll hear it on the video. So I sweat in there also. So here we are, comfort of my home, and we're going to talk situational awareness. As gun carriers, some people think we're freaks. They think we're weird. They think we're paranoid. I don't really care what they think, but at the same time, I think that we could change the perception by not walking around parking lots looking left and right all the time and, checking our six. I think that can be curbed, and I'm going to show you a couple of ways today that I have picked up over the years to do that. But first, let's talk about a couple of very easy, obvious ones. Number one, don't bury your nose in your phone. That's one of the first things you're going to learn. Don't walk around with your smartphone right here for a prolonged period of time. Not only does that make you a soft target for robbery, purse snatching, etc., it also makes you a target for an out-of-control vehicle or bicyclist, which could injure or kill you. So that's kind of one of the obvious ones. Number two is where you sit in a restaurant. Now, some people get all bent out of shape and say, my way's better, and this is whatever allows you to feel that you are going to protect your family and yourself the best in that establishment. Sit there, okay? I have a personal preference, and that is going to be at the same end as the main entrance, where I can not only see the entrance, I like to sit perpendicular to it if I can. I can also see out the front window. So if some nut's coming in from his vehicle, I can see him before he ever even gets in. And by then, I already know where the exits are. Hopefully, I'm sitting close to one. But also, by sitting perpendicular to the entrance, I also can see the rest of the establishment as well. So that's my preference. I don't always get to sit, obviously, in that location. I'm not going to boot somebody out of a booth if they're there. But that's just my preference. So those two we know pretty clearly. Don't walk around with your nose buried in your phone. Number two, where you sit in an establishment. I'm going to talk a couple more here that maybe you haven't thought of and maybe you have. And before I even start, if you guys have any more ideas, any more tools and tricks that you use to help be aware of your surroundings, please share them below in the comments. I think that a thread like this one below a video of this nature could really help a lot of people understand that we're just being prepared. We're not paranoid. Okay, that's the difference. So number one, we're just going to get this one out of the way. When you guys are at the urinal doing your business in a public restroom, notice how many ceramic tiles line the back. It's usually shiny, reflective ceramic tile, and you can see behind you, which is a positive in a public restroom, especially like in a mall or a store. They are very popular places for assaults. You're generally isolated. People can corner a person in a bathroom. Not to mention there can be an issue with sound, and I'm going to talk about that in just a second. So public restrooms you have to be very careful with. Use that tool and look behind you while you're using a restroom, guys, all right? So the second one, paper towel holders. When you take a look at those, they're a smoky colored plexiglass plastic. They're reflective. So when you're pulling paper towels to dry your hands, scan on either side of that. You can see behind you in those things. It's very, very easy to see behind you and see what's going on. Which leads me to the noise thing I just mentioned. If you have a preference, or a choice I should say, paper towel, electric dryer, don't hit the button on the electric dryer. It creates noise and it covers your ability to hear anything going on, whether it's an attack, someone moving in and out of the restroom, somebody outside the restroom who's heading in with bad intentions. Don't turn that electric dryer on if you have the option or the choice of paper towels. Use those, okay? So that covers the bathroom portion. Maybe something you guys have not thought of. Hopefully that helps. When you're walking in and out of stores is what we're going to cover next. So when you're walking into a store, most mom and pop shops, gas stations, Walmart, big box stores, they have almost mirror-like glass on the front to reflect sunlight. It also reflects images. So when you're walking into a store, quick scan right, quick scan left, and you can see anything going on behind you, whether you're being trailed or there's a domestic dispute in a parking lot maybe you can see and you need to call the police or get involved in, and it costs you nothing. All of these are free. Keep in mind, guys, these don't cost you anything except just being aware of a reflective property of material and being able to see behind you, since we don't have eyes back here. So we covered walking into a store. What about walking out? Quarter panels and doors of vehicles are very reflective, highly reflective. So not only looking between the vehicles as you walk out to your car in kind of a dark parking lot during the daytime, look in these reflective panels. Just quick scan. You don't have to be a paranoid freak looking side to side and like, you know, that guy's got mental issues. Just a quick scan, a casual look. You know, on a beautiful day, most people walk like that anyway. And take a look between the cars, take a look in the quarter panels, see what's going on behind you. So those are all free, guys. The cars are there, the mirror glass is there, the tile is generally there on the back of these bathrooms, you know, the paper towel holders. And I'm sure there are many more out there also that we can utilize. So if you guys, again, have any suggestions, please, please put them below. Hopefully this thread grows and there's a lot of suggestions down there and we can help each other better protect ourselves and our families. So I always appreciate you guys watching. I really do. It humbles me that you guys take time to watch my videos, and it encourages me to put out some better content than I have in the past. So I thank you guys very much for watching. Again, comments please below. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Till next time, be safe.